calling these women or texting them, asking them what they doing. They doing rent, light bill, water bill, car insurance, life insurance, Pampers, and milk. Fuck what I'm doing. Send me a cash app. Stop.
Okay, I don't think that was a skit, but what I am sure happened is some women younger than her obviously told her what they always get on the internet, basically saying to us is all they want to do is just text you all the time and not do anything and not take you anywhere and not help you, and just they see you got a kid and just want to waste your time and blah blah blah. Now here's the issue, because one of the chicks in the comment section actually says right there, proof that the older generation agrees with us. So what's the excuse now, man? Here's the issue. As I stated here in the comment section, if you want your bills paid and your baby taken care of, get a man, right? Whether it's a like legally bound husband, or you get some dude to move in with you, but don't come at a guy literally in the dating phase and go, my bills need to be paid. That's again a job for your man. But let's go on through and matter of fact, let's see. There's I can't see her hands, so I can't tell if she has a ring on her finger or not. But we're just gonna let that slide. And then go back to the comment section. She says, men dating in the old days, it was standard to provide however men want to be princesses as well in 2023. Men dating women help with a lot more than sexual activity, which is why you communicate prior to dating. When dating that woman you are dating with comes with her, or date people without additional loving needed. So what? Okay, that option lost me. I think she's trying to say is if you're not trying to pay bills, date a woman with no bills. How does that even make fucking sense? So I'll spare her. But again, at the first part she says, in the old days, in the old days, you got married really young, like right out of high school, and pushed babies out with that guy, and you weren't on some internet site asking for a high value man. That wasn't the thing in the old days either. So either completely get rid of the old days or completely go back to them, because guys, as you see, a lot of guys are not signing up for the half and half, like, oh, you get to just pick and choose. That's I don't know how many times it has to be said, but it's kind of getting aggravating to hear y'all ignore one part of the old days, but then try to keep up the convenient ones. Stop asking men for money too. If you wanted to, you would. I'm not reading all that shit. And we already went over that one. Crazy how people want to stay single out here and beg. If your bills ain't paid, you need to focus on that, not a spouse. And stop women to get it on. And stop women to get it on their own. That's why the divorce rate is so high and women out here take care of children on their own. It's funny, really. Then how y'all celebrating a old ass woman who probably is single, been single, telling y'all women to beg for money, the delusion y'all be setting for our women. And then our women follow suit like idiots. My daughter will never have this mentality. If you're an adult, you need to handle your own, not beg for another when they had their hard-earned earnings. They turn around and tell a man he's not needed. Well, obviously, only the money is needed. Then why is it okay for a woman to live like this? Then when men call it out, we the problem. Okay, there's a lot here. Okay, first of all, like I think he kind of agrees with me, which is you want to stay single but have somebody just pay your bills. Again, no, because here's what that sets up, right? The whole bill paying thing, especially with your child that isn't ours. It sets it up a situation in which you, just like paying for the dates, but like way worse, can have someone provide for you, but you have no obligation to that person. Believe it or not, when someone is cutting a check for you, that comes with an obligation. Now, no, I'm not talking a sexual obligation unless y'all make that agreement, but I'm simply saying an obligation. So if you need to pay my rent, I'm not going to just pay your rent and then literally anybody can walk in there. I don't care if it's another man or your needy ass friend who doesn't even have a house to pay rent on, your homeless sister, your jailbird brothers. There's a lot that comes with somebody cutting a check for you. And I know society today is trying to make it as if a man's money is just supposed to come with absolutely nothing at all. No hookups at all. No pun intended. No restrict, no nothing. It's just supposed to be handed to you because he likes the way your ass looks. That's no. No. Stop doing things half-assed. You want your bills paid. You want your children taken care of. Get you a man that actually stays with you. That man will actually be obligated to you. And you'll be obligated to him, which is what you're trying to avoid. He says stop telling. I think he's meant to say stop telling women to get it on their own. That's the divorce rate so high. But then I think he contradicts it somewhere down here saying you need to handle your own. But listen, after everything I've seen, I say this, and I'm surprised it hasn't been said more often by men or women in the older generations. You need to actually get married as young as you can, because then you actually have an obligation to one another. You actually feel something for one another. Like, it's this idea of I create mine, you create yours, and then we come together and hope they're equal enough. That's stupid. That's stupid, because now we create something like right now, the chick I'm talking to right now. She's built up her life. I built up mine. I have, let's talk about debts. I have a truck debt. That's it. She has student loan and hospital bills. I looked up, can student loans garnish your bank account? And they can. Student loans can fuck your life up if they know you got money. I don't want to put her name on my account. I don't want to get hit with a lien on my account. So the farthest me and her could go is simply being boyfriend girlfriend. I mean, I guess we could move in together, maybe. But then I'm really, to me, that's if we're moving together, but like keeping as much as we can separate, to me that's that's roommate y'all fucking. You fucking. Because that's the way everything else is going to work, especially the finances. So it's actually, when remember, y'all are bringing together, not only y'all bringing together memories, y'all bringing together baggage, y'all bringing together other people's kids. Why would that be better for society today? That's why we have these problems now. You create a problem like children with somebody else, and then because, again, I like the way you look, I should be paying your bills. That's insane. That's stupid. But hey, how about this? How about I pay your bills at your house? But every night, every day, I need lunch every day at work. I need that lunchbox ready every day for work. I need a hot meal for dinner every night. You see how all this demanding shit just because you're an adult and dating starts to get really stupid? Do it the right way the whole way, or don't do it. I ain't taking care of no woman unless she my wife. Paying bills aren't exclusive to women. It's called adulting. That's what adults supposed to do. Please don't do this. A man that cares about you, he will do this without you asking. A man knows you got bills and grown shit going on. Play it smooth. If he's the one, he will offer. Okay, so, ladies, stop doing that. Stop. Please, again, it's the same shit. It's the exact same shit. Except now it's even worse because you're just kind of waiting instead. Listen, I see nothing wrong with this, right? And please don't get this as confused for a gold digger. Look, if you're actually in a situation where you have bills and you got a stressful thing going on, blah blah blah, and you know the guy you're talking to is like has leeway in his life, meaning he has a somewhat of financial cushion, why don't you just tell him, like, look, since we're dating, here's my situation. This, I know yours. How about we just do this shit, right? How about we just combine lives? Wouldn't that make more sense than other than waiting around hoping somebody pays your fucking light bill? I don't know how what I recommend is supposed to be this like ew thing, like it's too much. But yet sitting here having these conversations, that's just okay. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. I've literally had chicks on fucking Facebook Match tell me that's too much. Like is like you all like they you know they kind of they judge my recommendation, but yet they still be on the same shit like this. It's crazy. We're adults. We know the end game, right? Okay, can we do this or not? But yet you would rather me waste how much money going on dates for the next 6 months to a year and a half? How much would you rather me spend on dates than for us to be in a one single home paying bills? Explain that. It's not even about the money. Just stop asking me little boy questions. Again, what's little boy questions? What you doing? How are you? How was work? Blah, blah, blah. Which women seem to do hate those questions. I get ghosted a lot after a while. But again, it's like, so what's ladies, do you want us to just literally be your entertainment? Because that's how it feels. Again, we know where we want to go. Let's get there. But yet, you rather us wait around and then eventually maybe. So yes, all I have for you, once I tell you once we agree, yes, we want to be together, we want to be married, right? After I tell you everything I have to offer, my entire situation. Once I ask you all the shit about your situation, if you last that long, because a lot of them say enough with the questions. But after that, all I got is what you doing. How are you? How was it? Cool? Bet. That's all I got for you. That's it. Do you want to get to the real shit or not? And to me, the real shit isn't Chili's, IHOP. Like that's not the real shit to me. Begging these men is the reason they are so disrespectful towards you black women. Is this person black? Who is this? Is that her? Well, that's the most consistent person I see, so maybe that is her. Well, you say you black women. You black too, aren't you? Anyway, these snow bunnies, they getting it, and they not asking either. I've had men force me to take their money. You know it's real when they start using God's name to make you take it. I'd stomp my daughter through the floor if she ever lowered herself to beg a man for anything. Go get it on some girl power-ish. A nigga can say a lot from afar, but can never say he built me. 1. Spend less time, gossip, in other folks' business and focus on your own. Learn from... What? Okay, you went on some other shit there. You thought it was relevant, but it wasn't. She went on some preachy shit. Can y'all, ladies, the guys, the black men, specifically the black men who treat non-black women better for the simple fact that they're not black, that is a single-digit percentage of us. A single-digit percentage. Why on earth do we keep having to talk about such small percentages of men? Why? Is it just a deflection or something? Because that is not the normal black guy. It's not. Why do we keep having the conversation about the so little? There's so few. Why? Damn. I saw this post that asks, what turns men off immediately when a woman does that? Woman does what? The number one answer was when she asks for money or start talking about her bills. This was wrong with the world. People think you owe them something for the way they chose their life. Yep, and ladies, again, that's I actually forgot about that. Yes, the way y'all seem to want to pick your men or how you date or your requirements for men seem to be linked directly to your situation and never directly to who might want you. Which it's a tad bit of a separate conversation, but it's relevant to this. Like, again, she said she got Pampers going on, which, again, means she has a kid that ain't mine. So apparently, because she chose to have a baby in a situation that wasn't going to last, now the guy talking to her has to be just out of their pocket, paying for Pampers for the... What? You can't just go, well, my situation is this, therefore what I need is definitely going to want me, right? Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all literally, okay, let imagine this, right? So imagine you got a guy and he tells you, and if you're honest with yourself and you know you're just like an average chick or maybe a little above average, he's an average guy, and he hits you with, see, I need a dime, right? Because I want kids and I can't get it up for a chick if she ain't a dime. So I need a dime. I need a bad chick. Ain't you gonna look at him like, nigga, well, you just gonna be without kids then because ain't no dime dating you. But it's like, by y'all's logic, hey, he needs a dime. Like, that's just what it is. There's dimes out here walking around, ain't they? Ain't it dimes that's single? He need a dime. That's the only way he can procreate. He need a dime. That's how y'all logic is. And it's fucking stupid. You can't look at your situation and go, well, therefore I need this, so it's what I should ask for. Plain and simple. Stop. Please stop. But we're going on 20 minutes, and I don't know if she's living in poverty, but yeah. So I'll end it here. Be right, not positive. I'm out.